Now, something else that you've hinted at is the timeline, right? You get more time with development, and yet that also sounds like it takes more time. So, can we talk about perspective with like a long-term perspective, the time it takes to get a return over time? That's sometimes people struggle with because they want the return now. So, what does that timeline look like for real estate development?
That's a really good point. So, with development, there is no such thing as instant gratification. It is why I have become such a good snowboarder and beach volleyball player. But so, a good comparison is if you flip a house, you'll have it under contract and buy it in what, 7 to 45 days. Then you'll flip it in 1 to 3 months, roughly. Let's say it's on those short time frames. And you're going to do a whole lot in between and then get it listed, sell it, done with it. Development is actually all of the same steps as flipping, only instead of being over a 3 to 6 month time frame, it's more so an 18 to 36 month time frame. So with that, we get a lot of people saying, can I work my W-2 and do development? And the answer is yes, because every step that it takes to flip, and you're so inundated with every little aspect, that has now stretched out over a longer period of time. You will have sometimes where you're waiting 30 days for someone to get back with you, like maybe city comments, or maybe you put out a GC bid that you're doing nothing per se. But then you'll have other times where you're in the middle of due diligence, you have all your reports, and it will be very time consuming and you block out the hours to do that. But it's all spread out over a longer time. It's also more professional and more higher margins. So you'll have a team of people who help you through that process. That's the development, 18 to 36 months, which once you get that pipeline built, then you're rocking. But then afterwards, especially when we're talking in smaller communities, you probably are going to hold that for 7 to 10 years to truly realize the returns of that. And part of the reason for that is that our smaller communities, we have aging infrastructure. We have less redevelopment that happens. So as a result, you're probably at this point at April 16th of 2025, you're probably one of the first people in your community even considering redeveloping a building or vacant lot. But you're also creating that ripple effect of it literally just takes a little bit, but once one person starts doing something, it shows everyone else in the community that, hey, wait, if you can do it and that's possible, I want to try it too. And as a result, you're going to have the entire community going. So now you've boosted the values of all the properties in the community. And so that's the dollars part. But what I care more about is the community, the relationships, the connection, the way that you're now drawing your community together, because you've now created a space for people to live, work, or play. You've created that connection. Everyone's gathering and talking about it. And all of that. So you've created these jobs, you've created this awesome place. You've now created more tax dollars so the city can actually update the utilities, the roads, the parks. And now you go from maybe a little bit stale or a stagnant community to where you've got a vibrant, just excited, vibrant, the energy, you can just feel it. So yeah, you'll get the money in the long run, but you're doing the long game investment and you're building a just awesome connected community.